What did you think I could do at this moment when we're checking on the spy with our little eye? Looking in here live Tuesday, March 21st, 2023. It is 9:55 a.m. on the CST. That's Central Standard Time out here in the farm fields of Valparaiso, Indiana. I'm looking at two different things, two different ideas for the SPY. Number one is I want to see this go up over 397. It was way over here, but I wasn't really home yet. I was at the gym working on my little baby muscles, my little spaghetti arms. They're kind of spaghetti-ish, but I keep trying. So if we can get it up back over 397, and it was just about there. I was about to make a move on it, about to hit the record button, and then it went down, 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 town to Chinatown, and it's trying to fight its way back up right there. And something interesting I've noticed in watching these charts over the last week or so, you see this little pinhead, this little green pinhead with the long handle. I'm sure there's terminology to what that is, but that green one right there at the bottom of that Bollinger Band, what I've noticed a lot of times is when you see that little pinhead with that long handle or longish handle, then the market or the SPY goes up. So could that be something we could keep an eye on in the future? Is that a tell? Is that a market tell? Do tell. So we'll keep an eye on that because there we go. We got a little bit of a, of course, it doesn't have a long handle on it, but it does have a little tiny green head. That's a little tiny green head with a longer handle. So is it going to try to fight up? Nope. It turned red before it was trying to go green and it went red. So just keeping an eye on that because I'm looking for it to go above 397. And I want to put on two different trades. One, if we go back to the trade we put on yesterday, I still like this idea, even though, of course, it's showing it's down 210 right now. I'm not overly concerned with it because it's at 400, right? And SPY is currently at 396. And it's struggling. It's struggling there because it was trying to, it was bouncing around in the beginning of the day, which it always does. That's why I like to kind of let it relax just a little bit. We have no big news until tomorrow, unless another bank reports that they're going down the tubes. So it should find some breathing room, find some stabilization, I would imagine, between 396 and 397 until later in the afternoon when I've been noticing it's been liking to go up towards the end of the day. So we'll keep an eye on those trends, okay? And then I still like this trade right here. I still like it a lot because the plan is to pull it off the table before Jay Powell speaks tomorrow. So what I was looking at is putting on another one, but even getting a little bit more conservative, going to 401, 403. So if we look at those options, what is that premium telling us? Trade, SPY, options, sell, call. We're going to go out tomorrow. So it's 1 day to expiration. And I was looking at the 401. Okay, so the 401, and then buying the 403, creating a credit of around 52 cents, and then putting another 10 contracts on that, which would be a nice big premium. And these are way riskier than I would normally do. But my thesis is that today is going to be another green day, nothing major, just green, which gives us more premium on the call. And then tomorrow, as we approach the time when Jay Powell is going to speak, we could experience a little negativity in the air, which would give us some red wine, would give us some breathing room on this trade, and then probably take it off for 50% plus profit. That's the target. So we'll see how that plays out. What's SPY doing right now? Okay, here we go. Make a little green action up. Will it hold? Because if we can get that, now again, time is on our side, but it's also in this particular situation working against us. So every minute that goes by, that premium can be affected by what's going on, even if SPY is going flat, right? Because that theta then is decaying. Time is decaying. And as a credit seller, credit collector, I should say, a credit spread seller, then we start to lose a little bit of the premium advantage. So where are we at on that? It was, it's up to 125. It's up to 125. If you hear my stomach gurgling, just ignore it. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Now, this is a bit of a gamble trade, so I would not recommend this at all. At all. So if we go to 54, we got a high likelihood to fill. It's got two greens up in a row. I would love to see it go here. See if it can't make a little bit more of a climb before we put it in. I know that seems silly. That's silly. We could get 55 right now. 54, there's 55. See, it's really shake, rattling, and rolling between this bid and ask. And we're looking at a 55 credit. If we try to put 10 on it, put 10 on it. Got to go back because we got to put that 10 in there first. 10 contracts. Too wide, so another $2,000 in collateral. Trying to collect $550. Let's see if it can get back up to a high likelihood. Uh-oh, must be going back down. That's what you get for just talking your way right through it. Yep, it's going to go back green, so we should be back in the saddle again. Back in the saddle again. Let's put that back on. Let's just put the trade on and see what we can get on that call credit spread. We've gone one more dollar conservative at the 401, and it looks like we did fill it at 550. Okay, so if we take the $550 and we divide it by the $2,000 collateral, we're looking at a 27.5% return on our money in just over a day. And again, we're not looking for that full return. We're looking to take profit at 50% and above. And of course, if the trade goes against us, then we'll try to get out at 200% loss. That math doesn't add up at all. Well, that's the risk of these trades, is that they're supposed to be on the higher probability side, right? Like if we look back here, right now we're looking at on these two, on the sell side of these calls, we're looking at between 75 and 78% probability of profit. So those are still considered high probability trades, right? And it's a short time frame, but the risk is that the market turns against us and really rockets up and tries to threaten those strike prices. And then you go negative quickly. Because if we go back and look at tomorrow's, if we look at these trades, they're both going to be showing negative right now. So there's our two trades. So one of them, the 401 that we just put on, see it's going down right before our very eyes. It's currently at minus 10, minus 20. We're at minus 230 on the 400. So we'll be watching them, but as the time decays, and if this continues sideways, we're going to be looking better and better as that time goes on. And then at some point tomorrow, our hope, we got our fingers crossed, that we're going to be at 50% plus profit and take both those trades off the board. Yes. So that's the idea. That's what we're looking at this very moment. And we'll keep an eye on this, because if this then, at this point, if this goes to 397, then we'll put on a trade for today as well. Because what are our premiums right now on a 0 day? On the 0 day, on the SPY, let's take a quick look here. Trade it. Look at 0 day. So that would be expiring today. Sell call. What would we be comfortable with today? I could probably go with the 400 and 402. So $2 wide. Maybe go 5 contracts on that, because it's climbing. It's trying to climb now. We could get another buck on that, but if we do, then this will probably go to 3. And when we hit buy, that's going to go to 3 anyways. There it is. So 3 and 11 would create a 8-cent credit. 5 contracts would be $40. We'll keep an eye on it, because this could have another little run today and even get up to and above 397. So, but as the time goes, the premium is affected as well. So we'll keep an eye on that. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you do indeed subscribe, like the video, just click the button and then click that notification bell, ring a ding ding, leave a lovable comment, share it with a friend, and I'll see you in the next video because I got a couple things I want to show you. We might take some money off the table on a trade we just made yesterday. So check back very soon.